Good morning, folks. It's a beautiful Monday, and welcome back to Twin Peaks. We're gonna check in at Nook's Cranny first thing in the morning, and it is for me first thing in the morning, and see what our turnip prices are for today. I did manage to get hold of some turnips last night, so we do need to start tracking these and keeping an eye on these around the week, and hopefully we get just as much as luck as last week. I didn't actually get as many turnips as last week. They were more expensive. They were like 105 bells this time, so I think I've got about 315,000 worth. That's a good start. Actually, I'm not sure if that is a good start. Maybe that's a bad thing to start so high, but 140 on Monday AM. I've got that tracked. So, we'll remember that. I was trying to think if I actually want. Usually I buy everything, but this is all trash. I do want more bins. I'll grab another bin. Why not, kids? Why not? You can always buy it from the catalogue again, but you can always speed things up a little bit by just buying it straight up. What have we got today? White umbrella? I don't think we have a white umbrella. A vinyl umbrella. Let's grab that bad boy. Anything new over here? Oh, red brick wall. Very cool. A skull floor to go with my skull wall. Amazing. I don't know that either. I realised I'm really unlucky. Like, nothing happens in my game. Other people, I know Beth has had like the ghost visit her at night, who I've literally never seen, and 2 meteor showers and all this kind of jazz. And maybe it's because I don't log on that often. Do I have that? I'm going to grab it in case. Maybe it's because I don't log on that often at night time that I don't see any of these things, but I don't see any of these things. Today is going to be a fairly chill day. We don't really have a big plan for today. We're going to do our morning check-ins at the shop. I think this is where we're going to start things most days now, because I think it's interesting seeing what's new in the shop every day. But it's also quicker if I'm sort of outside of the shop ready to go, if that makes sense. Oh, there's so much fruit today as well. So much fruit today. Excuse me. Go talk to Sable, who actually gives us a new pattern every single day we talk to her now. A new pattern. One day we'll actually have to try that out. She gives me a little doggy bag with a pattern every day. It's cool. I don't really do much customization right now, but it's definitely something we'll be looking at more in the future. I kind of just want to gather as many items as I can before I start worrying about stuff. Oh, bomber jacket. Oh, I like that. It's like the first thing I'd actually wear. One day I'll manage my Alan Grant cosplay. One day. I could just make the shirt. The shirt's not the problem. It's everything else. Very cool. Anything else? Cowboy boots, obviously. Anything else I want that? No, that's good. So we're down to 370. If you include that 29k, we're down to 370,000 total cash, which is not a lot. But we are once again banking on our turnips. Now, one of the things we need to start doing is moving these houses out of the way. So Buck's got to move. Well, all 3 of those have to move, so we'll just go one by one. So Buck, you are first, my friend. And we also need to buy another bridge. Inevitably. I don't even know where I'm going to put it. Probably over here. Directly opposite from... There is one over there. You can just about see it there. I think directly opposite there. Kind of get that setup done. And I think that's what we're going to do today. I think we're going to have like a island reorganization day, because the house has moved and the museum has moved, so that whole area needs a little bit of love. Let's get some cash out. Wait, do we need cash for this? Yeah, we do, for the house movement. I'm so poor. All my beautiful money is gone. Admittedly, I do sort of keep buying trash, but other than that, 0. Wait, I'm going to need like 200k here, aren't I? Yeah. Well, how much is the bridge? 180? So I need 230-ish. Let me take 250. I'm officially back to like regular amounts of money. It's like normie money, basically. I could even sell the turnips right now and I'd make a decent profit. But not enough. We're hoping for another 400 to 500 a week, obviously. Actually, that's Beth. One sec, I need to send a message. It's just because it's nearly midday, right? I'm a very professional YouTuber. The turnip price is going to change in 9 minutes. Which probably means I wouldn't make it there in time anyway, but that's not the point. Right. Let's talk infrastructure. So professional YouTubing right there. Hold on a minute while I send a text. Layout changes. I haven't done this before. Move someone's house. Book. Oh, God. It's gonna cost me. He's gonna love it. I'm gonna move him again in like a week, but he's gonna love it. Good lad. Good lad, Bug. Good lad. Oh, she has the exact same turnip price as me. Oh, weird. So, yeah, it's going to cost us 650,000 to move all the houses. Plus some for the shops. So probably 750,000. Just to move stuff. Never mind all the bridges and ramps and stuff I'm going to need. 750,000 just to move the buildings. It's nuts. Oh well. It's going to be worth it eventually. Same as always, we will be using, I think, the Zen Bridge. Probably, I don't know which one. Probably, probably the red one, but that's not till later on. I really don't like the others. I honestly think this is one of the nicest ones. I wish it did have more. I wish there was like a stone one that looked like that. You know, one with like the ridge on the side, rather than this one where it looks like several people would die. But it's nice enough, you know. Right then, off we go. Oh, if you're wondering, you see in the top left that 10 out of 10 keeps popping up. That's the fruit thing. So when you eat a piece of fruit, you can then you can do things like smash rocks, or you can move trees and stuff like that. I accidentally ate 10 turnips. Basically, I didn't mean to, but I ate 10 turnips. What's that? Oh, someone dropped something. Yeah, we'll find out whose that is. Alright, let's move Buck somewhere. Graham, is this yours? Alright, Graham. Fauna, okay. I need to be snarky little so-and-so about it. Hey, Fauna? Perfect. And she would fall in love with me, as is the plan all along. That's okay. Aww. Gave me some old rags. Thanks, Fauna. We'll just move Buck here. Oh, I don't know. I kind of want to build over here. Maybe we can cram him on the... Oh, nice. I'm going to cram him over here for now. I don't really care where they go. It doesn't really matter. Yeah. No, don't imagine it. This island is nothing but peach trees. So, it's fine. As long as I've got a few pieces of fruit, to be honest, I'm not that worried about the trees. I might end up replanting them. The orchard's kind of awkward, because the trees... I'll show you what I mean, actually. It's pretty easy to show. What else am I doing? Oh, I'm going to put the bridge down as well. We'll do that on the way, because it is on the way. I still need to plan exactly what I'm doing, but we'll get there. I thought that was an egg then. You can see here, all the trees are so close together. It makes it very difficult once you've knocked the fruit off to pick it up again. By the way, I'm really confused because I picked my fruit up yesterday. I'm wondering if the end of Bunny Days kind of spawned some weird reaction. Oh, hello. I'm wondering if the end of Buddy Days made the fruit act weird and like instantly spawn, because I'm like 100% sure it should not be there yet. Now, how much have we got? No. Put away. Put away. So we've got 90,000, 200,000. I'm going to put a lot in. There's some data floating around about how this works. And basically, you can put loads in and there's a chance you'll triple your money, but the chance is like 33% or something. Now, given that I am, right now, pretty bloody poor, that was probably a terrible idea, but we're here now. We've committed. Alright, so this is what I want to do. We're going to hop into Island Designer. Oh, there's something I want to try. We might go onto a little island. We're going to do a little bit of construction, and then we're going to go on a Nook Island tour thingy. Ah, I didn't mean to do that. Oh, good job you guys can't hear that. How are we doing time-wise? Yeah, we've got plenty of time. Plenty. So I'm just going to do what I did yesterday and kind of make a marker to make sure this is even. Yeah, looks good. I don't know how much we'll be even able to see, but I just want to make sure the bridge is going to be symmetrical with that bridge. Actually, we can just go from here, can't we? We don't need to go on the other side. See, that's wrong. We know that's wrong. That's right. We know that's right. Let's do it. I suspect that just killed my apple tree, but that's fine. Maybe I should have got rid of the dirt. Oh. I am pal. No, I'm so poor. Maybe everyone gets 140 on the fed. No, they don't. No, they don't. Cool. Cool, 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 cool. Right, now I can start to plan how this is going to actually look. Which is the more confusing part. I do think the canal has to end here. Does it though? Wait, why did I want to? Oh, because I want to build beneath it, behind the museum, so it looks like this. So we're gonna raise up behind the museum instead, and it can be like a end a canal thing, you know. That's fine. It's good because the canal. Oh wait, no. Let me think about that. I think what we can do is raise up the area behind the museum. Back by one. Have the canal come forward and then just get really skinny. As though the canal will link in with this part of the waterfall. You know? That makes sense? So the canal will thin out. Like part of it will be raised up, but then it'll carry on. Because I do want it to go all the way across. Because the idea is for the canal to cut across down here. And the problem is this as well. The idea is to join this in with the river, because this joining in with the canal, they don't match up, they're not the same. Which is kind of a pain. I mean, the canal can jut up a little bit, I suppose that's not a big deal. Just have to put in a reason. If you put like a little something there to sort of distract from that, then it'll be fine, I think. Ah. Kid, stop it. I really wish there's a little marker on the ground. No! I really wish there's a little marker on it. Just like a little dot. You know, this is where you're going to build. It gets a lot easier. It's actually a lot easier to fill in, usually, than it is to dig out, because you can run straight forward like this. Whereas if I was building water along here, I'd have to go like that, and then back, and then back, and then back, and then back. This way you can kind of just run to the edge, you know? The world's weirdest waterfall. just want to shut the waterfall up. It's very noisy. We are going to do a little bit of focus on hybrid flower breeding and stuff like that. But we're not there quite yet. I've got different priorities, you know? But I feel like we can properly get building now, at least the main town bit. I guess it's harder until we've got all the bridges in. But we can definitely start. We can definitely, you know, get started. It's just such a slow process. I quite enjoy it. It can be quite chill, you know, especially if you get some music going and everything, but it is slow. I don't know how you do it faster, I guess. Other than having like a genuinely just a faster animation, you know, like half the time of the animation. I don't know what else you would do, actually. We should have a little fossil hunt as well. There are 4 fossils lurking around this island somewhere. I think this is going to be our orchard up here. Oh, and our new house needs a little bit of love as well. I'll have to get rid of that. I think the river's just going to kind of carry on, go along up there, and then we'll do the same thing we were doing before, but we'll do it behind the house over here. I'm not moving the house anymore. It does need another incline. Does it? Maybe one on the left would be nice as well. I just want as many as possible. I just want as many different ways available to get up and down the island, just so you never really have to walk that far to the next one. And so I never again want to have to get my ladder out or my big pole whilst running around my own island. That's the initial goal. The goal is no pole. It's a no pole goal. Hello, cheeky. I think this is going to happen more and more often. We're going to start covering that bottom half, at least. I really like the idea of the disparity between the concrete area, which does still look nice, and like the big nature area. So I think we'll start seeing more of our fossils pop up at the top. We should go put some stuff away anyway. Go check in on the turnip room. Orchid. Now, usually I don't bother, but these are actually quite expensive, so. It's cute, isn't it? Anywho, in we go. And then we'll have to go back and check the, it's good, we need to sell it, we need to check turnip prices. Maybe it'll be 450. I'll show you our turnip room. It is more disappointing than last time. Not by too much, but it is more disappointing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm 5 stacks of turnips down, which is... let's do some maths. 2,500. Is it 100? Yeah, I think that's like 250. God, that's like 250,000. Assuming our turnips went at the same price, it's a lot of money actually. Well, no, it can't be that much, right? Is that maths? That doesn't sound like maths. Oh, whatever. I'd really like to get rid of the fruit buff. Because I want to smash some rocks, but I actually can't do it right now without smashing the rock. Like in one hit. Now you can actually get rid of the fruit buff by using a toilet. Unfortunately, I don't have a toilet. I've not yet had one available for purchase. I don't think. Wait. I'm sure. Wait. Didn't I put one on the ground? Okay. I have a vague recollection of putting a toilet on the ground. Have I gone nuts? I'll change this music. Oh, there we go. I've got 2. Sweet, I'm loaded with toilets. Let's put that down. Let's hop on. Give it a minute. There you go. Don't even need to take the pants off. Oh, that takes care of that. There we go. Yeah, I'm not sure what to say on that one, really. I'm tempted to keep the waterfall. Let's have a think, because this water has to stay here, because this actually comes up from the canal. I suppose it could go further to the right. Let's have a little nip down. Oh, we have to collect so much fruit. What's this water over here? Oh, right, okay, that makes sense. Yeah, I really like how this area looks. I don't really want to change this. So that water has to stay there. I'm thinking. I mean, it doesn't. The canal could end down there and that would be fine. Ugh. I mean, I could cut this out entirely, this bit on the right. Oh, this links in the river as well, it's quite nice. Maybe we just get rid of the waterfall, have a skinny river that connects onto there. This comes up and then links in behind the house. But this is quite thick, is my one problem. It's very thick, actually. I need to think out loud. I definitely want some water behind the house as a display. Or some description. I also want a ramp, probably over here. I'll take you over here. It's a big decision because it'll take bloody ages to do. I am thinking about just cutting that out entirely. And keeping the water on the right. And yeah, so if I get rid of this waterfall and just have the canal come to a close down there. Is that okay? Oh, it looks nice though with the waterfall behind the bridge. I really like it. What if we cut it in the middle? As in, around here. And then we had part of it linking with this, like a little skinny river. And then part of it kind of curl around up to that. It's so many bridges. Every time there's a little river or something, I need to build yet another bridge. I'm fine to not have the water from the house come all the way up. Maybe that's what we do. Maybe this just links onto that, we have a bridge there, and this water's more like a display at the top, and links in with that river, but then doesn't go much further. That could be a thing. Let's try that. Let's do a thing. Then we'll go visit a Nook. No. Then we'll go visit a Nook Miles Island. How's that for a plan? Yes, Vagrant. That's a great plan. In case you were curious what my impression of you guys is, it's that right there. I think you'll all agree it's very accurate. And not at all insulting. So I need this to be straighter than that, I think. Yeah, that's fine. Do 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 do. Does that mean I'm getting rid of the waterfall on the right? I think so. That you can have too many waterfalls, you know, and they lose their impact. But it's my house. My house should feel special. It'd be nice if you could force the game into this perspective, but it'll just jump out of it constantly. The game doesn't get... No! It's just when you go behind like a building. There we go. There we go. Yeah. Can I cut down here? No. Okay. So it's only going to be skinny behind the house anyway. I've got a bit of a plan forming here. Right, up to about there, I think. Okay, we're going to have to bring in the cliff, or push the cliff out, one of the two. I'm thinking of a double waterfall. Wait, what do I mean by that? I don't know. Wait, no, that's not going to work. Okay, we're going to have to bring this cliff out a little bit. As in, do this. And if you attack that, it makes it nice and curvy. We need to get rid of that. I think we're good on the other side, right? Yeah. Is it the same on both sides? No, we can bring this in a little bit further. There we go. Okay. Bit of water. I will have another think about this. I think that waterfall goes... doesn't have to be. I think we can maybe make it more subtle. It doesn't have to be as thick as that, you know? Maybe we can... Yeah. That river links into there. Because I like that links over here. And that drains down to the south. I think we're going to keep that as a river. It doesn't need to be a canal. And that's going to go up there, and then... This one has to stay because this feeds into the canal. The canal needs a river source of some description. So we're going to keep that, and we're going to put a bridge across there. That then is going to go up there. Yeah, we'll keep the waterfall, but we are going to make it look a little bit more natural, I think. Oops, daisy. It's not a big water display for the house anyway. I've already got so many of them that I don't want to push it too far. See what I mean? When you're trying to build the river itself, you have to... Okay, we'll just do this bit and then we'll go Nook Miles trip, I think. I actually have to go back and change that river a little bit. That's okay. And now we just... Easy waterfalls. Very chill. My house needs to be fancy. It's my island. I may be like the hermit overseer, but I want a fancy house. Many flamingos outside, ready to guard me with their lives. There we go. And we'll have some fence and we'll have some pathway, but that's nice, right? It looks cute. I think it's cute. And I think that water's going to stay there, so I'm going to fence that off. And then that river is going to link in with that river. And then we'll just have like a little garden here in the middle. So all I need is a bridge here for this bit. And we're done up here, I think. Because you're going to go up the ramp, you're going to run forward, you're going to run to the left. This is the only problem. The bridge has to go... I don't think it can go at an angle, so we're going to have to figure out how that's going to work. I do want to make this less intense. Wait. How do I make... Can we make this less intense? Is that going to work? Wait. How is that going to work? I kind of want to split it up a little bit, but what we're going to do... I got a different plan. We're just gonna shorten it and take it a little bit away from the house. At the moment the waterfalls are too close, so if we fill in from the left to the right, like so, we can spread them out a little bit more. It makes sense there would be a little waterfall here. I do want that, because I want that to come along to over here. We'll get there, folks, we'll get there. Yeah, that's nicer. This area, I don't know what it's going to be yet anyway, so... That links in down there, so that waterfall drops down there to the river, which is going to connect to the ocean, which is one of the problems. You can't change where the water connects to the sea, so you do have to work around that a little bit. I really like this bit. Meow, that's very cool. I know there's a balloon, I just don't care. I do want this thing, but museum next. Do I want to do yet another water display? I kind of do. But if we have the canal go straight across, have a little think here. It's linking in with this. That's causing me the problems right now. How do we link it with this little pond? I mean, not even necessarily the pond. The problem is... Oh, hello. The colour of the balloon actually... Oh, I don't have a bloody slingshot. I can't get rid of this. This is as far in as the water will go. Like, I can't go any further than this right here. maybe that comes out, drops down here. Canal system connects on with there. Maybe I do just connect that thing and we kind of just make this not have a water display. Or we just thin out the canal here. That's what I said I was going to do, right? Yeah, that's what I said I was going to do. Why am I backing up my idea? I liked my idea. And we'll do a little water display. I like the water displays, but we will try to think of ways to make the museum more interesting in general. It's a very easy game to get, especially when you see what other people do. Other people are very creative and make amazing things. We're not there yet. We will be. It's going to be a progression of love, this thing. I'm not going to do all this now, don't worry. But this would come across and then join in on like a straight line that goes down here, and then that would come up a little bit further and connect into there. And this would be... I'll have to cut across to the right. Like so. But I'll work on that, I'll work on that. Right then, let's go talk to the Kiddywinks, check in on what our price is, and buy a slingshot. And then we'll go check out an island, because I really want to try the Nook t-shirt thingamajiggy that I mentioned. As in, if we wear a DAL t-shirt, as in the Dodo Airlines t-shirt, we should get a lucky island, or at least the chances go up, I think. Do I have things to sell? Right, yeah, I got the orchid. Let's see how much it's worth on its own. Decent amount, right? Eh. I actually expected more. They're not that rare, though. So, yeah. Turnips. Talk to me about turnips. I need to track the price, so it's important. I actually set my alarm today just so I could wake up before midday. 141. It's gone up by 1 bell. But that is... I mean, it's going up, right? Oh, excuse me. Let's go grab a slingshot. That's it, kids. Thanks so much. It does seem to be 30 days for Nook's Cranny to upgrade. That shouldn't be that far away. We're on episode 26, I think. Nook's Cranny probably opened a couple of days after we started, so in about 6-7 episodes we should get the upgraded shop. A lot of people do already have it. Those people are called cheaters. Which I shouldn't complain about, if I'm totally honest. So it turns out the turnip lass, Daisy May, the turnip lass, as she's known, she only turns up before midday, and as it happens yesterday, due to my abhorrent sleep schedule, I didn't wake up till past midday. That's why when we went on yesterday, she wasn't running around the island. So I may have knocked my switch back by a few hours to pick up some turnips, and then reset it. Only by a few hours. I haven't time travel days or anything like that. As you can tell by how the houses have been built, all that kind of jazz. Just a few hours so I could pick up some turnips. Because frankly, I find the fact that it's gone by midday to be a kind of terrible system. It's literally all I wanted to do. Literally all I did was buy some turnips. But still, should I have to wake up it literally at a certain time? What about people who work at that time of day? You know, is that not a bit harsh? Like, deny them this fundamental part of the game as far as I'm concerned. And that's why I did it. I stand in solidarity with the morning workers. I want to get to work. I actually really want this bridge here. I think that's going to be our next bridge. We do need some, of course, equal length away probably. Oh, that's going to be a problem. I'm just looking at where the buildings are in the museum and the town centre, and where the bridges are, and I want the bridges to be equal length away on both sides, which means the canal's going to have to go quite far forward, which I think blocks my house plan. Maybe it doesn't have to be equal. It's going to have to not be equal. I can't think of a better way to do it. What am I here for? Why am I here? Oh, yeah, I remember. I might grab some fence along the way. Just a little bit cheeky fence. just gonna grab that as well. Alright. We're here for this. No. Oh yeah. Just press the wrong button. I've kept that up on the wall because I don't want to carry it around with me everywhere, because inventory space is a little bit at a premium. But if it's on the wall, then I always know where it is. I'll put it somewhere else. This is probably the bridge route I would take the most, so a bridge up there would be good. I think we might do it in something other than... I don't know, I'm thinking either the stone has to continue, because this is stone as well. So the stone either has to continue along there and then lead up to the house in stone, or the stone can lead up to a different type of bridge, maybe the Zen bridge, and then that would lead up to the house and this whole area up here. Hell, maybe we can replace that stone with something else. Maybe that can lead up to a dirt path or something like that, which I think would be okay. And then, or a wooden walkway, and that would lead up to the Zen bridge, and then we'd cross over, and it would make the whole thing up here feel a little bit more natural. Maybe that's the idea. I really like down here though, it's cool. What did I pick up? Oh yeah. We have lots of that kind of thing. Every bridge should have 2 street lamps. Like at the side. It might be there that it goes, because I think I want a fence on this right hand side. But I think you could probably squeeze a fence in. So if the bridge, that was there and there, and on both sides, we're going to need a lot of street lamps, let's put it that way. I'm just trying to prioritize which is the most important bridge. So I guess the next one is the one by our house. And then the day after that, I actually can't afford to do any more than that. We just don't have the cash. But I'd like to build an incline on the left-hand side up to the house area. And then we need 2 more bridges on the left. Probably? Maybe I don't. Maybe that's my way around it. Maybe I can integrate. I've got something developing here. Isn't that cute? Let's go. There's forewarning, I need to sneeze. That's me trying to be quiet. He hasn't referenced my amazing... Oh. Oh, okay. I was 100% prepared for him to make me redo the whole conversation. He hasn't mentioned my lovely t-shirt, which worries me slightly. I know there's more merch you can get. I think Beth got like the eye patch thing, not eye patch, not pirate, the sleep mask with like Dodo Airlines branding. I've only ever had one thing. And similar... Oh, this is cool. That's a lot of rocks. Is this cool though? It's not Book Life. Is this Money Rock Island? Could be. I'm definitely gonna go smash all those rocks anyway. Let's find out what happens, I guess. Annoyingly, these are... Like, I do want to start doing rare flower collection and stuff. This is actually a terrible rock. Because I'm only going to get 3 things from it. It is Money Rock as well. Yeah, it can't go anywhere. There's nowhere for the cash to go. There has to be like a blank spot in the 8 square radius around the rock, or nothing drops at all. Now, we're actually going to need some fruit. Can I even get across there? Do I have to destroy that rock at the top? Is that why it's there? Yeah, because I can't vault across. Okay. I've got some more fruit. Just in case we need to smash some rocks. Which I think we will. I'll say we have to smash this one first. Nope. The position of drop item is not consistent. So when you're on a turnip, eat is actually at the top and drop item is second. When it's a peach, it reverses, which is why I accidentally ate all those turnips earlier on. I'm not going to complain about how that's an awful system when it clearly is. I'm not going to mention that. Bomp. Okay, this is going to let me across now. Should do, right? Nice, cool, very cool. Back to the shovel. The shovel is quicker than the axe. I wonder if this is good for rare fish. Maybe we should do some fishing. It does seem to have worked, right? Like the thing I mentioned, wearing the t-shirt. And we knew it worked. I don't think it's a guarantee, but it does increase the chances. It has, I mean, like I said, that's data mine. This is Money Rock Island. We're going to make a lot of cash here. Nice. Okay. So how much is it for the big one? 8,000 bells. 10,000. 1,000. What? 4,000. So 1,000. 5,000. 13,000. 15,000. So we're making roughly 15,000 every time, which is pretty freaking good. Times 5 rocks, that's 75k right there. Money Rock Island, baby! How good's that? Nice! Especially because I am dirt poor. Like usually the 80k would be, it's not that much, you know, but in this situation it's very helpful. Imagine an early game, that's super helpful as well. I mean, I've had this t-shirt for a very long time. If I'd known about this, I would have been doing this ages ago. Back before the turnip days and I became a money-hungry overlord, basically. I say that, but I'm poor again. Bloody coronavirus. Right, yeah. He just crushed. Oh no, he died. He just hurled himself off the bloody cliff. There we go. So you have to do the holes behind the rock or your character gets knocked too far back. And you don't get all the stuff. As I've mentioned before, these are on a timer. So as soon as you get your first dug up thing, the timer starts and you need to hit the rock 8 times within that timer to get the maximum amount of stuff. You can't get any more than 8. What you try to do is you angle yourself so that you get knocked between the 2 holes. And that stops you getting knocked away, hopefully. The point is that you should be able to just tap A and hit the rock 8 times without having to move your character around. I know this is all obvious, but just like if anyone's played the game, but you never know. You never know who's watching. I've learned some stuff from you folks at home, you know, from people who barely even played the game. They taught me some things, so. Now you know, wear a Dal t-shirt. And hit some rocks. You can also get, you know, rare flowers. You can get the island where you get all the sharks and stuff. Now we don't actually have access to sharks. It's like Bind Fish Island or something. We don't have access to them yet, but we can get to the island where they spawn. I'm assuming it makes Tarantula Island more common as well, so we may do some nighttime visits just in case. Oh, I should do this. 5 pieces of fruit. Oh, look at that. Look at that. What a coinky dink. Just chowing down on peaches. Just slamming them down. Not a care in the world. Look at that. I do actually have 2 shovels favorited, which is a problem because you don't want a shovel to break in the middle or something. So we're going to try to make sure we use the same one, which is this one. Here we go. Bomb. Oops. Bomb. Just because we need, in all honesty, bloody hell. As much as I need the 80k, I also need rock really badly. You know, there's a lot of things I want to build that require a lot of rock. Like the pillars and the archway and the stone thing. Yeah, we're good. We're done. There's nothing else I really want here. Good stuff. In theory, I should probably farm the weeds, but I can see myself leaving, so I'm clearly not about to do that. Okay, right, we're gonna end it there. Good stuff. Stretch. We are near the point, folks, where we don't do this every single day. Are we? I don't know. I need to think about that. Because there's definitely stuff I can do every day. just working on the island design itself is a full day job at the moment. So yeah, okay, we can hop on and do some terraforming, and if people want to see that, they can stop by, and if not, then it's no big deal either. I guess that's the plan. I don't know what else I would do. And there is a lot of terraforming to do, there really is. And not just terraforming, but, you know, pointing down pathways, pointing down street poles and street lights and fences and all that kind of jazz, just to try and make the whole thing look better. I'd really like to nail the museum first, because we're going to have the bridge for that tomorrow. And then we can get this whole area looking really nice, and then we can work on like the housing bit, and then we can work on I think it's good to focus on an area at once, kind of thing. But I don't know. I need a plan for the museum as well. I think I want like... I'm thinking like a little raised area, like a little waterfall, maybe not even a waterfall, but like a little river to the side of it, and then 2 cliffs next to it that you can walk up via the incline, and maybe have like... I've got a telescope, maybe we could have like a raised telescopic nighttime viewing area beside the museum. That would make a lot of sense, right? Like, thematically for the museum. I'd like to do something special for it. And it'd be cool to bring in a little bit of height into this big flat area. You know, the whole the town centre itself can be flat, but we're in the museum, we're close by, but we're not in the town centre. So maybe raise up the sides, or raise up one side in this telescope, raise up one side, the other side there's something else. That is going to require waiting many more days for inclines, but at the end of the day we have to wait 13 more days just to move the bloody houses, so not really in any rush. Now that I'm done moving the museum in my own house for like the 50th time, yes. I will have a little think about it. Let me know if you have any suggestions and stuff. I will see you lovely folks tomorrow for hopefully turnips worth 600 bells. Cheers much love as always. Bye bye.